Hi, it's Steve Woods, the hypnotist here with what happens in a hypnosis session. A few people have asked me and they've said, suggestion for the video is let's put something on there that just runs through, hopefully quite briefly, what actually happens in a hypnosis session. Because for most people, they've never done this before. And that's really the first thing to decide as to how the explanation runs through. But the very first stage, when we sit down to do some work, mostly my work is online, so you need to be just sitting comfortable, somewhere where you're safe to relax, safe to close your eyes. Headphones are ideal just to keep out the noise. But other than that, you're fine. You're normally sitting and relaxing. You don't need to be laid down or anything like that. Hypnosis isn't fragile, so you don't need to break it. Whatever conditions you've got will work with, but you just need to be able to let go. Even if there's a bit of noise around, if it's noise you know, then that's not going to bother you either. So that's the very first stage. Then we have a quick chat. We talk about your goals. Now, I've already got you to fill in a form to tell me more about your goals, more about what you want to achieve, whether it's about golf or whether it's about something else in life. So we have some goals that we're going to work through. Set priorities for that very session. So what is right at the top of your list, right up here? If you could only change one thing, what would that one thing be? We cascade down from there. So you're not just dealing with the one thing, but that is, what is that highest priority today? Next stage is to have a bit of a chat about hypnosis. If you've done hypnosis before, that'll be quite brief, just explaining how I work, a little bit different probably from other people, but how I work. If you've not done hypnosis before, it's a bit more detailed because I want you to understand it fully. Again, that thing about it not being fragile, you're never out of it, you're never unaware, you're fully engaged in the moment, in what we're working on, but actually if anything happens around you that needs your attention, you'll deal with it. If the internet goes off, if we're doing an online session, again, you'll become aware and alert and deal with it. So we cover off all of those things and what you expect from the hypnosis, how you expect it to feel, but also more likely how it probably will feel. But even then, I firmly believe that people are learning how to be hypnotized. I went away and learned how to do hypnosis, but when I work with somebody, particularly for that first time, and even over the sessions, people are learning how to do this better, learning how to get better at being hypnotized. Then we go into the session itself. Now, most sessions are about getting relaxation, getting you to a really nice place in your mind. Doesn't need to be relevant to what it is we're working on, so it doesn't have to be on the golf course. It might be, that might be a nice place, but get you to go to a really nice place in your mind. Create some great focus around that, some great visualization, all your sensors working and everything, and then move into actually doing your work. And I break the sessions a little bit, so there will be some starting and stopping in the session. That is to get some feedback from you, for you to notice how you feel, for you to say to me, oh yeah, that's resonating, that's working with me. Great, we can reinforce that, or if not, we can fine tune it and work out a better way to work. And it's up to me to work in the right way for you. So first stage is that relaxation, nice place, get the focus going, get all of those sensors working, and then it's into the main session itself. And that's focused on goals. It's about experiencing goals mostly, not always, but mostly. So by creating that experience of having already achieved what it is you've set out to do, then actually your mind feels as though you're doing it right now. It creates those connections, it creates those memories, so that next time you go into that situation, you feel as though you're already achieving it. You feel as though you've done it before, so actually it's much easier to do this again. And so the expectations change, the behaviors change. And sometimes there might be some work around block release, so that's going and looking at not reliving blocks, but looking at blocks and then actually taking them out, taking control of them and removing them, quite specific techniques. And there can be other techniques in there as well, but it's mostly about enjoying success and visualizing success. It is a relaxing experience, a calming experience, can be an exciting and energizing experience as well. And then by the time we get to that end of the session, the energizing wake up, then that is exactly that, bringing you back to being fully aware and alert. Talk about wake up, but you're never actually asleep, but it's the best phrase really for this. So getting you back to being aware and alert, feeling really good, feeling really energized, ready to face the day, ready to get on and do whatever you need to do next. Now, you don't have to have time afterwards. You can get back on with your day. You can drive straight afterwards. There's no issues there, because I'll always make sure that you've emerged from the hypnosis in exactly the right way. Never get stuck in hypnosis. you'll naturally come out of hypnosis anyway, even if I chose to just go off and do something else midway through the session, which I wouldn't do, by the way. But if I chose to do that, you would naturally come out of hypnosis as well, all by yourself. Might feel a bit groggy at first, but within a few minutes coming back out, because your mind would go, hang on a minute, that hypnotist bloke stopped talking, and so would engage the conscious mind to bring you back from it. So that's it. Sessions are about an hour long, sometimes a little bit longer, sometimes maybe a few minutes less as well. It's all about the results from my point of view. So we work as long as we need to work. A number of sessions can vary as well. So it's most things are a package of 4 sessions, but again, depends on what we're working on. Some people opt to work every month on certain things, so they will continue on a journey, which is great. And some people, it might only need a couple of sessions to do something, particularly if they've done a lot of hypnosis before and they're very experienced in it, or we've worked together before. So that again, not fragile. It doesn't have to be. It's not scripted in any way. It doesn't have to be that specific. It's unique to you, unique to your goals, unique to what you want to achieve. So hopefully you've stayed with me and watched all of that video and it was useful for you. If you do have any questions, contact me through my website. Depends where you're watching this, of course. The website is the main place for these videos, but they go onto social media and things as well. The contact details are generally in there for you to make contact with me. Let's have a chat about what you want to achieve. I hopefully can explain things in a bit more detail for you as well. Look forward to having a chat. Look forward to being able to help. Take care. Bye for now.